Hello everybody, welcome to Raising Taylors. I have a cook with me video for you today, and if you saw my last video, I talked about how I'm changing the structure of cook with me so that it is still like in now time. I just double the recipe and show you what it's like in stages. So I currently have stuff on the griddle right now. This is a recipe. I've done the measuring already and I'll do it as I explain it. Real quick, this recipe is not mine. I have learned this recipe from the Domestic Geek. She is incredible. I believe she's in Canada. She does tons of cooking videos on YouTube. She's just a real good joy to watch. She's not vegan, but she came out with this recipe. I believe it was a part of her brunch series. Check that out. There's tons of recipes on there. Majority of it's carnivorous, which translates to me just contains things like milk and eggs and meat and things like that. Things that I wouldn't be able to eat. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and just walk you through how the mixture goes. It's really, really basic. It's so affordable. I think it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ingredients, 6 if you count the oil to grease your griddle. So there's the other stages. So while that's going, because those are going to be ready to flip here real soon, I'm going to do my best to try and do this one-handed. So you take a cup, and by the way, everything you see here, it made 9 slices of regular like white bread. Okay, you can do your Italian, you can do French bread. French really is the best for French toast. But this is what I have. I have basic white bunny bread. So this recipe will do 9 pieces. So it's an easy recipe to double, and it's still affordable, okay? So her recipe called for 1 cup of milk, but like I said, if you're doing the whole loaf of bread, you probably should do 1.5 cups. 2.5 cups. Okay, this is almond milk, unsweetened original. This is some vanilla extract. I don't know how much is in here because I've made French toast so much that I just know how much I like, and it's honestly it's an eyeball. This is 2 tablespoons of ground flax. Ta-da! Okay, and then you just whisk it up. Now, the cool thing about her recipe, which I have done before and it works, is that she did all of this in a blender. Like, how easy cleanup is that? But because my son is sleeping, I'm not risking waking him up. So, mom life. And that's basically that. So this was 1 banana, and I use dark brown bananas for this because it makes it sweeter. Ooh, look at that. So nothing saying you have to. I just like sweet French toast. Okay, so this is 1 banana mashed up. So I'm going to see if I can do this one-handed, guys. Boom! Look at that. Alright, so that's a banana. And it's taking its time. Okay. Ooh, French fork. There we go. Alright, whisk. Okay, the last thing you need to add, and it's completely to your preference, you know, everything honestly is to your preference. You had however little or much you need, is the ground cinnamon. And I don't add that until the end just because it likes to float around. I used to add pumpkin pie spice when I didn't want to do cinnamon. Yep, I like a lot of cinnamon. I used to do ground nutmeg. You know, it's really whatever works, something that falls along that feel. Now this is why I don't add the cinnamon until the end, so I can really see when it's fully incorporated. It's kind of hard to tell with the brown flax. And I buy my stuff already milled, and it's not expensive to do it when you buy it from Aldi. I know people argue that you lose nutritional value when it's pre-ground. I don't understand how, because they grind it the same way I would at home. So I give myself that grace and I just buy it ground. Okay? So now, because I didn't do this in a blender, there's not going to be smooth chunks of banana in here. But I'm a person who likes caramelized banana, so that's okay with me. So I'm just going to put that whisk there. You want to pour it in a shallow baking dish. I think this is I think it's called a 9x9 Pyrex baking dish. Okay. Can't get more difficult than this, you know. Basic. So after you would pour your mixture, you then dip your bread, coat on each side, you know the spiel. While that mix was going, I would take about a tablespoon of coconut oil. Again, I get it from Aldi. I put it on my griddle, spread it out with this little silicone brush that I get from the dollar store. And then this is my bread. All right. They're not like burnt or nothing. It's not even on a high temp over here. It says like 250. And they cook really well. Now, if you flip them too early, they like to stick. See, like you can hear the other side. It's getting really good. Okay. Ooh. See, that's what I'm talking about. They like to stick if you flip them too early. But see, this needed to be flipped. Now, I probably would do a little bit more coconut oil, but last time I did too much, and my stuff tasted like coconut. See how the banana still really, really is, I'm not going to say raw, because there's no food in here, but it's squishy. It's not what people would like, so maybe raw is appropriate. Ooh, this is hard to do with one hand, y'all. So you can hear it. Maybe I won't do that one, but you get the point. You just take it and you flip it, okay? Ta-da! Low and steady, low heat, because if it's too hot, the banana will burn. And because it's really sweet, it's going to be more like a caramelized French toast, which is why I've got this on a low temp. Now, what I always do when I meal prep is I have my drying rack station. Majority of my meal prep's either dinner or breakfast. I never do two on the same day. It's either a breakfast day or it's a dinner day. So these are the cooling racks I have set up. I put a basic tray underneath it, and then it catches all the crumbs and little bits, and that's that. And then this stays clean. I've got waffles I'm doing next. I may not get to them today. If I do, fine. If I don't, that's okay too. But this is kind of, and then I always have a crock pot meal going for dinner. So this is the carnivore's dinner. It's a white chicken chili. Yum for them. But yeah, you know, I'll keep my sink semi-clear in case I got to get into it for an emergency. And this is how I do French toast freezer cooking. So thank you so much for joining me, and you guys have a wonderful day. And real quick, if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. Also subscribe to my Instagram, Raising Taylor's Moments account. That's where I post pictures like this. Like I would take a picture of this and post it and be like, new video alert coming out on so and so, and it's kind of like, this is the moment, this is what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here because I'm running out of breath. Thank you so much, and you guys have a wonderful day, and blessed be.